Oh shit, okay, that just happened.
You gotta see this video.
Awesome video from a drone.
สวยมากเลยใช่
YouTuber and drone operator Joey Helms lost his brand new
Something right out of National Geographic.
Incredible view for science.
Wait for it.
And then all of a sudden the camera kind of goes zip.
Aber irre Bilder.
But take it from Joey Helms.
Welcome to Iceland. Today we're gonna film and fly drones around an active volcano. I've never seen one until now, and not to mention even capture one and get up close. Actually, as a filmmaker, drones enable you to get different angles and up close that you usually wouldn't get to. And I guess an active volcano that spits blazing hot lava in the air is one of those places. So tag along as we see what we need to figure out, how to fly drones around an active volcano, what you need to keep in mind so it doesn't go crazy in array. So I got this tip, actually let's call it a warning, from an army helicopter pilot, and they said that because of the hot gases that are emitted and the cold wind, there can be air pockets where your drone can suddenly stall and just drop, or the inverse, that there are like upwinds that just shoot your drone up in the air. And actually you can see this above the caldera. They're like turbulences. They're clearly visible, and you also see around the volcano sometimes these mini tornadoes that are just spiraling. So it just gives you a little bit of a hint of what like the thermic energy is around a volcano as well. So that's certainly not ideal for drone flying, and you want to keep that in mind, because I've heard people calling this a drone graveyard. Now, as this wonder of nature is spewing up lava up to 400 meters in this case into the air, it has to come down at some point, and in fact it mixes with the air up there and forms these light, very light but glass-like and sharp stones that come down at some point, and you don't want them to hit you. Well, it might hurt, and they can also take down your drone. So whenever you are around, try to figure out how the wind is and where these things are coming down. Obviously you cannot change it, but keep that in mind. Very specific. Raining rocks. Now this volcano erupts every 7 to 10 minutes, and that's where it gets dicey, because you never know exactly when it shoots up, which direction, how high. But on the other hand, if you can fly really close by the flying lava, you can get very epic footage, I would say. Now the FPV drones fly incredibly fast, and this one, for example, flies 130 kilometers per hour, and it might be the perfect drone to zoom by this fountain. Now I've seen a lot of people crashing this drone, because this is the kind of the entry-level FPV drone, into trees, into buildings, just into the ground. It seems like these drones have a death wish. Now, as a fairly novice FPV drone pilot, I want to see what kind of cinematic footage I can get with this drone by flying close by the volcano without melting it. Oh shit, okay, that just happened. Crashed your drone into a volcano. Hopefully the footage got recorded on the goggles.
YouTuber and drone operator Joey Helms explained what happened to his craft.
Around the volcano, where you have the hot gases emitted that cause turbulences all around it and hot rocks raining onto you, flying these things is even more tricky. Damn. So epic. So Yo, Joey from the future here, and apparently in this future, the drone clip crashing into the volcano went completely viral all around the world, which is, I couldn't even imagine it. And maybe that's one of the reasons why you're watching right now. Maybe you're one of the new subscribers. Welcome, thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you. I was actually just on an interview with BBC One. That was kind of surreal.
Joey joins us.
The drone back.
Shall we speak to Joey? Yeah, Joey, hey, how are you doing?
I also want to say a big thank you to my friends over at gearfocus.com who sent me a new FPV drone so I can fly again. Hopefully not crash it again. If you don't want to sacrifice and make an offering to the god of fire, but rather want to sell your photography and filmmaking gear, you should check out gearfocus.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. And also I have a shop there. If you want to buy any of my used gear, you can get it there. Now let's go back to the slightly younger me over in Iceland again. Well, I still have my Mavic, so let's talk about batteries. Well, one thing you definitely want to do is bring a lot of batteries, because it's not every day that you're going to a volcano, so you want to capture as much as possible. Especially if you have severe battery anxiety as I do, you pack a lot of batteries. I have 5 for each of my drones. Since this hike is just a mere 1.5 hours uphill mostly, you also want to invest in a new spine and an improved cardiovascular system. At least when you make a sacrifice to the god of fire, you have less weight carrying back. So can't help it, but I always try to see the upside. Yeah.
Next one.
Now if you want to see more of the volcano and Iceland, I will be actually back very soon. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so when I upload those videos that you get updated. Also, I will be shooting a lot of like behind the scenes on my Instagram. And in the meantime, also check out the videos up here, because I've been here already in winter a couple of years ago and shot some interesting videos, I hope. Until then, have a good morning, have a good night, whenever and wherever you are around this beautiful planet. Bye bye.